But yes, very interesting topic, direction test. It is very important topic in reasoning for all competitive exams, either banking as well as staff selection commission at state level, whatever. Okay, very important and easy topic. Don't lose the marks. First of all, we need to understand the basic concept of direction test. Of course, we have so many videos in your YouTube also. Just observe the questions. Particular videos, then you can get a good command on it. Of course, what do you mean by directions? Directions are nothing but we have four directions: north, south, east, west. Yes or no? Then what about the remaining sub-directions? Again 4. 4 plus 4, 8 directions will be the total. So, but we need to understand the basic concept of opposite directions. Okay. First of all, focus on the board. Always we need to fix the north pole. Yes. Upside can be taken as north. The opposite can be what? South. Yes or no? North will be upside, opposite will be south. Okay, fine. Then what about east and west? Just observe this one. This can be the left hand, right? While you are observing the particular board or notes, the left hand can be taken as what? West hand. Logically, 90% people will have it is west hand, right? My intention is what? If it is left hand, it can be taken as what? West hand. West hand. Okay. Yes, it can be taken as what? West. Then what about the next direction? It will be east. Simple concept. Always upside can be north, opposite will be south. Left side will be west, opposite will be east. These are the main directions. Then what about the sub-directions? In between north and east. Of course, we need to remember one more point here. The angle between any two directions. For example, north and east will have 90 degrees. The same way north and west 90 degrees. West and south 90 degrees. South and east 90 degrees. Always we need to observe the particular situation based on 90 degrees standard. Okay, of course. You will have wondered why will you have 90 degrees only, sir? According to the particular subject and questions, we need to take it as what 90 degrees only. Okay, of course we will have 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 22 degrees, 22.5 degrees, but we should not consider the particular degrees values. We need to go for only the 90 degrees. Okay, if I go for the sub directions, we have north and east. Always need to remember north and south. These are the very important directions. Why? Because if I observe the magnitude will have two directions only, right? North and south. In the same way, we need to observe north and south directions only. By observing this north and south, we need to consider the remaining sub directions also. How? For example, if it is north and east, it can be taken as what? Northeast direction. Simple point. Northeast. But we need to observe the basic point also. What is that? If this total value is 90 degrees, remaining can be 45 and 45. That's it. Basic concept. And of course, if I go for east and south, it can be called as what? Southeast direction. Again, we need to split into two equal parts. 45 degrees. 45 degrees and 45 degrees. Yes or no? This is called sub-direction. Then what about the next sub-direction? Southwest. Yes. We need to consider north and as well as south only. Northeast completed. Next southeast completed. Let's go for the next one. It can be southwest. Southwest. Clear? Then what about next one? Again we need to put north only. Northwest. Simple point. We need to go for the sub-direction. Those are nothing but 45 degrees only. Don't confuse. The angle between two main directions will be 90 degrees. The angle between main direction as well as sub-direction can be 45 degrees. Is it clear? Always you need to concentrate on the north and south poles only. If you want to consider the particular sub-directions, focus on north and as well as south. North will have two sub-directions, northeast, northwest. The same way, south will have southeast, southwest. Clear cut story, right? But this is a basic concept of direction test. We have so many videos in YouTube. Just observe it. Okay. Now I can go for the direct question. Of course, we have two models in this direction test. This can be second model. What is our first model? We have only rotation. So anti-clockwise direction, clockwise direction. We have so many rotation models. That is model number 1. It can be treated as one. Model number 2. Okay, very easy. I'll go for the general procedure. After that, you can go for the last approach. Okay. General approach first. Observe. Ashok started walking towards south. Always we need to consider the upside can be what? North. South can be downside. That's why I need to put one particular point. From this point I need to start my journey. Yes. Ashok started walking towards south. South means what? Downside only. South how many meters? 50 meters. Yes. Ashok traveled 50 meters south direction. Okay, fine. Why? Because south is nothing but downside, right? That's why I can take it as downside. South. And after that what happened? We need to follow the Ashok only. Let's consider as you are the Ashok. Best point, right? Yes. You walked south direction 50 meters. After that what you have done? You took right turn. Right turn means what? After going south direction, right turn means what? It will be west. After going, just observe the face towards south direction. You are walking towards south. Right side means what? While observing you, right side means you are not going upside, you are going downside. That's why right side can be west, left side can be east. Logically, you are turning right side. That's why it can be west side. Yes, good. Your face will be here. That's why you are facing to downside direction, right? That's why your right side can be this one. Clear cut story. Nice. How many meters he walked? Again 30 meters. Walked 30 meters towards west. And after that, what happened? He then took right. Again, right means what? You are walking towards like this. Right means what? Upside. Yes. Upside how many meters? 100 meters. Upside. Oh, we need to cross this 50 also. 100 meters. More than this 50. 100 meters. Nice. Then after that, what happened? He again took right. Again took right. He is going upside. Took right means what? Again, same story, same concept. So right means what? This direction. How many meters? Again 30 meters. 30 meters is logically the opposite distance can be same. 30 meters. 30 meters. This is a basic concept. Don't confuse. 30 meters, 30 meters, both are same. Opposite sides are equal. It's clearly showing that the Ashok is at this place. But the Ashok facing direction will be like this. Okay. He is observing it at east, right? North, south, east, west will be there. That's why logically. So Ashok is facing at east. Here cut story. But I need to find what is the question actually here. How far and in which direction was he from the starting point? Okay. How far from starting point? How far in which direction is he? In which direction is he? What is in how far and in which direction was he from the starting point? Oh, we need to concentrate on from the starting point only. From the starting point. We need to observe from the starting point. This is the starting point, right? From this starting point, if I observe the Ashok, he will be north side, right? Of course, his facing direction will be east. That is another issue. He is not asking his facing direction. Below 6 models, did you remember? Facing direction from the starting place. In which direction? Below 4 to 6 questions. Don't confuse. Here, what he is asking? From the starting point, if I observe the Ashok, he will be north, right? He will be north direction. Yes. But how many meters he has? Simple concept. 50 meters gone out of 100. Just observe the opposite side. The remaining distance can be again 50 meters, right? Opposite sides are equal in rectangular property. Opposite sides are equal. That's why it can be again 50. 50 plus 50 will be equated to 100. The same way. 30 equated in the same way. 100 should be equated. We got 50 here. Then whatever remaining, it will be 50. Yes, the answer is what? The answer is what? North 50 meters. Option D. North 50 meters. Simple point. From the starting point, north 50 meters. In which direction is he facing now means? He is facing east. If I observe the starting point from him, in which direction the starting point is? South direction. Here we have Ashok. If Ashok observe this starting point, it will be south direction, right? But I need to observe the Ashok's point. That's why it will be north side. From the starting point, if I observe the Ashok, it will be north side, 50 meters. Simple concept. This is a basic story of what? Diagrams. Of course, it is a simple question. That's why it is very easy to crack the question by drawing a diagram. But if it is a big question, below 6 to 7 lines or 8 to 10 lines in a question, in that case, it will be difficult to crack the question according to this diagram, right? So that's why we have one logical approach. Don't confuse. Very easy. Observe the logical approach. Very easy task. Okay. So based on logical approach, always you need to remember one thing. North opposite direction can be south. East opposite direction can be west. In the same way, northeast opposite direction can be. I want sub-directions. Northeast, upside, northeast. This remember first. Here we have north. This is the main direction we have. We have remaining 4. Northeast means this one. Then what about opposite northeast? It can be southwest. Then what about northwest opposite direction? Northwest can be this one. Northwest opposite will be, it can be south and east, southeast. That's it. North, south, east, west. We can observe the opposite directions. That's it. North opposite south, west opposite east. The same way. Northwest opposite southeast. Northeast opposite southwest. Simple concept, right? We need to observe the basic thought process of what? Opposite directions. Right? Okay, fine. Now I can go for the only directions. No? Don't go for the drive. I don't want drive. Clear? Yes, I will go for the direct step. What is the direct step? Whenever we have two opposite sides, then we can cancel it directly. Okay. Whenever we have same directions, we need to add. That's it. Simple concept. Okay. Whenever we have opposite directions, we need to cancel them. Whenever we have same directions, we need to add. That's it. Nothing is there. Okay, fine. First of all, what is happening here? Ashok started walking towards south, right down south. South, okay, south. How many meters south? South, how many meters? South will be 50 meters. You have written 50 meters. After that, what is the next story? And it turned right. Yes. When going south, right will be west, right? Good. West, how many meters? 30 meters. West will be 30 meters. Okay, fine. And after that, next one. He then took right. After west, again, right means what? North side. Yes, north. North, how many meters? North, 100 meters. Nice. Finally, it turns right. Finally, it turns right means what? Again, it will be east side. East side, how many meters? 30 meters. These are the values as given. So always remember one thing. Whenever you have opposite directions, cancel them. Whenever you have same directions, add them. That's it. Here we have to observe the opposite directions now. South and north will be opposite. Yes or no? We can cancel. If I go for east and west, those are opposite. That's why east and west, 30 minus 30 will be gone. East and west, 30 minus 30 will be gone. Okay, fine. Now we have to observe the south and north. These are also opposite, right? But if you observe clearly, south 50 meters, north 100 meters. Which has more? North has 100, south has 50. This 50 should be eliminated from north. 50 gone, remaining will be 50. This can be the answer. That's it. What is my answer? From the starting point, the Ashok, the particular person, whatever, the person will have 50 meters north side action. Okay, the remaining value can be indicated. The remaining value can be indicated by the particular person. From the starting point, he will be in north direction, 50 meters. Clear cut story. Okay, direct step. Okay, I will have one question. In which direction is he facing now? What is our direct step? Last one, east. Yes, east side. Whenever your last story, that is what facing direction. Whenever you have remaining value after cancelling the annual values, the remaining value can be indicated by the particular situation. From the starting point, the particular person will have north side 15 meters distance. That's it. Will be easier story, right? That's why you have to draw a diagram. Of course, this question is very easy while you correcting questions in two methods. But whenever you have big question, in that case it is very easy step. Okay. What is the main purpose here? The remaining value can be the exact direction and as well as the distance from the starting point. The last value can be the facing direction. Okay. We'll have 4 models, 4 questions in this particular model. We'll have so many introduction videos. Just observe the direction test. We start direction test in our channel. You can get more videos on it. Okay. Don't confuse. I think you got a good point. But don't confuse. It is reasoning part. Don't waste your valuable time. Who wants offline tours? Below Ashok Nagar, very near to RTC Cross Road in Hyderabad, Ashok Nagar. Okay. It is of course very famous institute. If you want, you can come. I will tell my contact. Okay. Do not do it.